Before I start working on the tip, I'm going to use my burnishing rod to realign my burr. Scraping the tip is a challenging aspect of reed making, and it's important to make sure your knife is nice and sharp. You'll want to slip your plaque in between the blades so that you have support while scraping. And make sure to measure where the start of the tip will be. This measurement is largely based on what shaper tip you use, but it will likely be somewhere between 65 and 66 millimeters. It's important that the tip is the exact length on all 4 quadrants of the reed. When scraping the tip, start at the corner where the measurement is and scrape slightly away from the center towards the tip of the tip, being careful not to use too much pressure. You will still want to think of scraping like using a snow plow or painting. Be very deliberate about scraping along the sides so that the center of the tip remains thicker. This is important for maintaining stability and beauty of sound. Work in each of the quadrants in equal amounts so that the tip is symmetrical in thickness. I try not to scrape in each quadrant for too long before rotating to a different area. One of the pitfalls of newer reed makers is leaving too much cane at the tip of the tip. This will kill the vibrations, so watch out for that. Another important detail of the scrape is shaping the blend into the tip. The blend from the heart into the tip should not be too sharply defined. Neither should it not have any definition. Rather, it needs to concave smoothly into the tip, but still have definition as shown in this diagram. When the V shape starts to develop, I go back and further define the blend. So here I'm checking to see if I've scraped evenly so far. Another pitfall of newer reed makers is simply not scraping the tip thin enough and then wondering why it doesn't vibrate. The sides of the tip should be thin enough so that you can see the plaque through it. Okay, it looks like my V shape is starting to come into focus now. So I want to further define that blend into the tip by scraping in the back corners and shaping the blend. Right here. At this point, the reed will probably crow, but if it doesn't, keep working in the tip and shaping the blend until it does. You'll want to scrape until the reed crows a C. Right here, I'm spending a little more time in the blend and into the tip of the tip. Once my reeds crow octave Cs, it's time to move into the back.